Good evening, everyone. Uh, this meeting is primarily for the online courses, the Math 1351, 1350, one college algebra course, and one college calculus course. So I don't know how you've had math courses, if you took any math courses online before, but I do it a little bit different. Is I don't like you just to watch videos that the publishers gave. I will give you all that stuff that I actually give my classes. My name is Arthur Migala, professor, doctor, whatever you want to call me. I've been teaching college level math courses since 1988. My bachelor's and master's are in mathematics, computer engineering. My doctorate's is in education technology. These courses are about the 1350, 1351 courses are courses for the educators, the future educators, because invariably, no matter what level you teach, you'll have to teach your students mathematics. And hopefully this way, this course will review those concepts, the theories, the ideas, and hopefully by the end of these two courses, you'll feel comfortable enough that when students ask you questions, you can answer them without using a calculator. All right, so let's look at really quick. We've changed our system of how we do our online classes now. Right? Actually, all our classes. We don't use Blackboard anymore. We use what's called Brightspace. And you get into it the same way we've done always is go to Dallas webpage, go to eCampus, access my courses, and then it'll take you to your page. Let me look at it as a student. All your courses you signed up for will show up here. As you can see, I'm teaching 10 classes this semester, so I have over 300 students, and I promise I'll give my time to each and every one of y'all. Only tab up here that you'll need is the fall 23. That'll list only the courses you have that you're taking right now. So for example, let's look at this course. Let's go ahead and look at the syllabus. You'll have these three tabs, links. The only one you really need is this one right here, the one that says My Lab Math. The syllabus and calendar one, that's only really good just for the syllabus. And once we talk about it today, you'll have it all. And even the assignments and deadlines, you don't even need that. It's all in My Math Lab. The textbook is here, the eText links. You click that, it'll take you all to all the chapters of the textbook. But again, you don't have to go there because that's my job is during lectures that I'm going to give you all. I take the entire section, an entire chapter, and I break it down into understandable, manageable topics, and I'll do the examples, walk you through them all. Of course, you have access there if I confuse you even more. So let's first look at the syllabus. That's me. Now, in this course, fortunately, all of you already did this, so you're already logged on to Remind. That's perfect. Now, because of that, you don't have to worry about looking for and finding the syllabus test and the Remind test because they didn't transfer over when I transferred my courses over. There are some things, a lot of things that didn't come over. So just by sending me a Remind message, I'll give you hundreds for both of those, the syllabus test and the Remind test. Now, if you ever want to join a meeting, I don't know how you got here, but this link right here, if you ever want to have a meeting with me and walk you through some stuff on not face to face, but in person, then we'll click this. We'll have a Zoom meeting. But I mean, yeah, my job for the next 16 weeks is to give you guys all the help I can. 24/7, not just during the weekdays, but if you need me on the weekends, shoot me a remind message. And if we can't resolve the issue that you're having via text, then we'll meet on Zoom. All right. So again, do not hesitate. If something is very, 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 very important and you need to talk to me, this Google phone, that's my Google phone number, and you can get a hold of me that way. But again, that's the rest of the time we could do it on Remind. But okay, if you need to talk to me about anything, then that's the number to call me. With this course, certification, just by signing up for Remind, that's good enough for me, saying that you're serious about this class, and I will count you here, because in September 2nd, we have to send a report to the state that says these are these students who are seriously taking this course, who are enrolled and attending, which is also the date that you can withdraw without a grade. It'll just be a W on your transcript. After that, actually, it won't even be a W. After September 2nd to November 9th, if you drop out between those, it'll be with a W. I'm pretty sure with a W. Or it may be with the grade you're getting. So I'm not sure, but that's what I say. Normally, we just have this one date right here that if you're going to drop out. But before you consider dropping, talk to me first. Unless the reason you're dropping is because you don't like the way my class is set up, you don't like me, whatever the reason, if it's something like that, then please go ahead. No hard feelings. Just drop out of the course. But if it's something that's extraneous about that, like you say you have a medical emergency or a family emergency or your job or you're going away for a while, don't drop out of the class because you paid for it. You've done some work. Talk to me and I will be happy to work around whatever issues you have. If something is very serious, then I could talk to my bosses about giving you extended period of time after the semester. And I'll just do a grade change after you finish the work. So again, once the class started, please, 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 if you consider dropping, talk to me first and we'll see what we can do. Learning objectives, other stuff. The textbook, I said you have those links on the other page. Here are your grading assignments. This is where your grade's going to come from. The syllabus test and Remind test, everybody who's got a Remind account with me now has 100s for both of those. All of your homework assignments, the average of those will count at maximum 100 points, or whatever your average is. We'll have 6 exams in the Math 131 course. There are 8 exams in the 1350 course. And I'll drop the lowest test grade. So you take all 6 tests and I'll drop the lowest grade. So you have 500 points total possible there. The final project is worth 200 points. And the final, I'll send you more information about this, about how to set up a Google account, Google Classroom account, and a YouTube account. Because what the final project is, you're going to choose any topic that we cover in this class, in this semester, whatever class you're in. If you're in the 1350 or 1351, and you're going to create a short 5-minute video of how you would teach that topic to whatever class that you want to teach when you graduate. Again, think of if we go back to COVID restrictions, which is, I mean, a lot of schools are losing teachers now because of COVID again, and we just started the school year. There's teachers out. And my wife is actually, she's out for a week because she has COVID, and she's a pre-K teacher. So keeping a diary of all the work you've done on the Google Drive, and then anytime you have a project or a presentation, always get a video of it and upload it to your YouTube channel so that whenever you apply for a job, you can show your potential employers, listen, this is what I can do. And they will be impressed when they see, hey, you know how to use all this stuff already. So that gives you a heads up, an edge on everybody else. So your project will simply be that. And what you'll do is you'll create the video, upload it to your YouTube account and only send me the URL, the link, send it to my Remind account. That way I could sit back with my cell phone or my iPad and just sit back and watch all the videos and comment, critique them, compliment them, and then give you a grade for them. But I won't grade them until the end of the semester. That's what I do. That's in a sense is your final exam. And this so also don't worry about what this stuff says. This stuff is really for my face-to-face classes, and the stuff I put in there is the stuff that they said we're supposed to put in there. But one thing about your homework assignments and your tests, we'll get down here. Chapter 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you have due dates. Don't worry about those due dates. Those are only to keep you on a pace to to see where you are, and so you can finish in a timely manner before the end of the semester. Okay, so these are not set in stone. So if you don't do chapter 9 until the third week of September, I'm not going to take out any points. The only deadline we have, the only deadline we have for your homeworks and tests and everything else is 11:59 p.m. on the last day of the semester. That is the only due date you have is 11:59 p.m. the last day of the semester. These are just guideposts so you see where you're going. See, and okay, these up here, don't worry about those. That's why I just put which weeks. This is what you should be doing each week. And if everything goes right, you should be finished a week early so you could catch up all your other missing tests or assignments and get the project to me. Again, I changed this, I don't know how many times, to December 7th, and it still gives me May. But again, you have all of this stuff, all the exams, all the homeworks, and the project until December 7th at 11:59 p.m. All right. So let's go back to our that's what I have to tell you. Yes, your tests. Let me go back to over here. So if you ever need me to work stuff out for you, step by step, this is how we'll do it. We'll get on Zoom, and I could work out the problems, put down whatever problem you have, and then work it out. The lectures and homework assignments, I will upload it and send you via Remind. I'll send you a copy, a link to all the lecture videos and PDF notes. So it's all my classes I teach are always live streamed and I record them. So I'll send you a semester's worth of lectures with the notes that I write when I lecture. So you can follow along with those. And I'll do the same thing with your assignments. I'll send you a list of all the solution videos and the PDF notes of those so that you can see each one of my solution videos. I go through all the problems in that section, the homework assignments, and I walk you through them step by step, and I explain stuff just like if it's a mini lecture of each topic, each section. So that if you have any problems during the semester, look, if the lectures don't help you, look at the videos. If that doesn't help you, then we could meet online or see if I can work it out with you. I don't really have office hours because I'm available for you 24/7 for the next 16 weeks. So that's why I don't have any office hours. And anytime you want to send me a message, send it to via Remind. And as long as I'm not preoccupied, like sleep or in a meeting or swimming or doing something like that, I will get to your question as fast as I can. Because I don't think it's fair that a lot of teachers say, email me if you have a question. And if a lot of them won't check their emails over the weekend, no, that's not fair to you, because if you get stuck on Saturday morning, I don't get back to you until Monday, you just wasted a weekend's worth of work. So again, that's my whole thing there. The grading, you saw what they were. You have the homework, you have the syllabus test, you have the remind test, you have the chapter tests, and the final project. Besides these, the homework assignments, everything's done online. The homework assignments, you have an infinite number of tries to get the best score you can on them. If you mess up and typed in an answer wrong, try it again. And same with the tests. The chapter tests, I think I put it now, I have three, you get 3 tries at them at each test. And I keep the best score. If you need more tries, send me a message. Actually, I think I sent last time, I had it saved at 6 because my last class, a student needed 6 tries to get into an A. All right. So again, there's no reason to cheat in these classes. I give you all the information I can and the videos and the notes. I give you all the tries you needed. If you need more, I'll give you more. Um, and yes, you can use your notes on the test if you want. Attendance doesn't exist. It's, as long as you get everything. The due date is December 7th, 2023 by 11:59 p.m. At midnight, the system shuts down and locks you out so you can't do any more work. I'll get the grades in. I have to get in either Saturday or Sunday, and then I go on my vacation. It's Christmas time. So that's pretty much the structure of the course. Yeah, and I apologize if there's any old syllabus in there that I forgot to change the dates on, or if the dates were changed on assignments and things. We were only given really 5 days to set these courses up, and I have 10 of them. So I'll fall on the sword. It's my fault. I should have checked them sooner. So with that, are there any questions? There is a question. Let's see. The chapter 1 review. Okay, I'll have to look at the calculus 1 page. Yeah, I'll look at that. Let me see. So Calc 1 review. Oh, also on your tests, I will also, if it's not set up already, I will set it up so you will have a practice test for each chapter. So the practice test for each chapter, what's going to happen is once you take it online, it'll grade it for you, and 10% of that grade will be bonus points. So if you make an 80 on the practice test, 10% is just move the decimal place over 1. You get 8 points added to your test score. And I'll take it even one step better. Let's say you made an 82. 10% would be 8.2. I will always round it up. If you make an 81, I'll round it up. So you'll get 9 points. Simply because you're doing the practice tests and you're trying. So I will give you all the benefits I can. So whatever you get on your test, I'll add 9 points to it, and that's your test score. So, I mean, There's no reason to cheat. I will help you as much as I can, and you have all these stuff that you need access to. I will upload in the next day or so. I'll upload all the videos and notes, all the PDFs for all the assignments and the notes for this course, these courses, and so you can get started on that ASAP. Uh, Word of advice: work ahead. Try to work as fast as you can, because I've had students who finished these courses in 2 or 3 weeks, and they were done. They took the final exam or did the final project, and they were done for the semester after the first couple of weeks. So I would strongly suggest do these as fast as you can, because if you wait till the end, I'm giving you a heads up warning: is do not contact me in the last week begging for more time, because I will go back and look at how much time you spent doing the work during the semester, and if it's not an equitable amount, I'm gonna say, listen, you were just slacking off until the last minute. I can't help you there because you didn't do anything all semester. But if you were really working and doing the practice test, doing the test, trying 2 or 3 times, if I see that you did all the practice exams and took the test a couple of times to get a best score, let's say if your grade was an 84 or 85, and you tried all the practice tests, you did the homework assignments a couple of times, you did the tests, you took the retakes of the tests, I will bump your score up to a 90 because of all the effort you put into it. Because this would show me that the student is honest. They didn't go and find these apps, take a picture of it, and it'll work through and give you all the answers. You at least did it yourself. And I respect that more than anything. So I will go back and look at everybody's scores if they're asking me, well, I need help, I need extra time to finish the stuff. And no. I will look at it when I get ready to post the grades. I'll see who really worked, who's close enough, and what do they do. And if you did the work like I asked you to, then I will help you with the grade as much as possible. On the test, the question is, are the tests on lockdown? Uh, Good question. I didn't lock them down. Again, I in the syllabus, if you read the syllabus, you're supposed to send a copy of your scratch sheet of all the tests after each test. You have like 60 minutes or 90 minutes. Don't do that. I trust everybody. I have no reason not to trust you. You guys are going to become educators if you're in the 1350, 1351. You're going to become teachers. If you're in the calculus courses, no, you want to be engineers. So you have to know this stuff for calculus 2, calculus 3, differential equations, everything else. So I have no reason to think you guys are going to lie, cheat, and steal, because those are the three things I can't stand. If I cannot stand liars, cheats, and thieves. So I don't go ahead. I don't go ahead and put you on lockdown browser, because if I do that, then you can't access your calculator that's on your online. Because if you look at your computer, if you look at your computer, let's see where's that? Yeah, if you look at your computer, if you go down here on the bottom and type in calculator, you don't have to go buy one. If you go over here, normally you see a standard calculator like this, the basic operations. If you need to use graphing or a scientific calculator, this has everything you'll need. So you don't have to go and buy a calculator for even 80 bucks or 50 bucks. Everything you need is in your computer. If I put you in lockdown browser, it won't let you access these things. Or if you find a better calculator online, you can use that. But do not use those locations where it works out the problem for you and gives you the answer, because that doesn't help you one bit. And if you're going to be a teacher, it's not going to help any of your students when you get that far. So there's no reason to cheat, and there's no reason. That's the reason I'm going to encourage your honesty. So don't go ahead and send me a copy of your work. I trust y'all. Yeah, I know a lot of again, a lot of other teachers because they spend more time trying to worry about who's going to cheat, and it just pretty much it's like a phobia to them. Me, I want to spend more time helping the students who want to learn this stuff. If you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat some way or another. And by lockdown browsers, those aren't going to work because you can always get another computer or on your cell phone and you could look for stuff that way. So no, I'm simply asking you all to be ethical and honest and just do the best you can to see what you really know, not what the computer knows, not what the calculator knows. So I'm not going to waste my time worrying about if somebody cheating or not. That's a good question. Thank you. Any more questions? Again, I cannot apologize enough for being late today. I mean, we had a late meeting as because we have some classes still that we can't find enough teachers. I thought we were maxed out, overly maxed out, which is fabulous. But now we got to find teachers for all these courses. And since I have 10, I can't go anymore. Okay, everybody. So if there are any more questions, if you have any more questions, again, just shoot me a message and on Remind, and I'll get to you. Okay, hold it. Are we allowed to take notes on iPads while taking a test? Yeah, yes. Open book, open notes if you want it, because that's how it is in real life. If you're going to be in front of classroom teaching, you're going to have all the resources available to you to help set up your class and how to teach. So yes, the what I would do, I would first, since you're doing the homework assignment first, I would go ahead and try to take the test cold turkey. After you do the homework assignments and everything, I would go ahead and just take the test, see how well you do. I would save the notes until last resort where you're just forgetting something and then but I'm not going to say no, you can't use your notes. It's you're more than welcome to it. More questions, more questions. I like questions. You're very welcome. Well, and there's like a law school professor of mine when I was in law school. He said that if you're going to try to bribe me, it better be enough so I can retire on because then I'll get fired. So I will do everything I can on the side of legality to help y'all. I will not give you free grades. I won't give you the answers, but I will help you learn this stuff so you can teach it to your kids later on. Okay, everybody, then have a great, safe evening, and I'll see you in the virtual side whenever you need help. Have a great night. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you. Have a good night.